Bam. What's cracking?
So as I was saying from the ending of the last episode, blah 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 blah.
Different
an idiot.
endings.
Different endings are weird. I'm an idiot.
Oh, no, you're not. You didn't know it was about to end.
I didn't. Except the timeline.
Yeah, I just keep getting puked on, and it only gets worse. I am, like, super bad at dealing with these guys right now, and I don't know why. I got better, like, as the run went on, because I kind of, like, recorded,
Whoa.
uh-oh, this guy's weird.
I've never seen that glitch.
I know, me either! Isn't it interesting?
You're emulating this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was probably the emulator, but he's supposed to be in that closet to the left.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
thanks, Team Silent.
God, assholes.
Your dumb game can't be emulated properly.
He's gonna figure it out soon. There he goes. He glitches out when I kill him, though.
He puts the wall and walk.
There he goes. He wiggled around when he died, too.
Whoa!
I don't know why I'm calling this thing a he. It's obviously two ladies on top of each other.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. I love how shiny they are. That they have like this little bit of gleam on them. This plastic gleam. Oh, that's such a good touch. I love it.
Yeah, because you definitely see that when, it's in the dark. Like right now, you've got that little patch of dark over there, and it's just highlighted just enough for you to be like, what the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm. I love it. So even if you didn't have your flashlight on or with you yet, if you hadn't found it yet, you'd still be like, what is that?
What is that? What is it?
I love the mannequins. They're probably my favorite enemy, I think. Just aesthetically speaking, I think that they're super interesting. They're based off a photo. This guy who's a photographer, and I should have looked up his name before I talked about it. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if they're based off it or if he took the pictures after the fact or something. No, I think he's old, actually. I think it's old pictures of these two mannequin legs on top of each other. Whatever. I'm the worst. I should have looked this up.
Are you talking about Bacon?
No, it's not Francis Bacon.
Okay. I was going to say.
No, it was a photographer, definitely.
Okay, all right. I think I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
Whoops.
Anyways, whatever.
I'll edit it in.
Silent Hill Professionals.
That's us, me and you. Watch the great debate on YouTube.
Where we talk too much about nothing. It's too dark to read that damn map.
Much ado about nothing. Yeah, I wanted to show how, like, you kind of need the flashlight pretty quick because you can only read the map under those lights on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty cool. Here I get wrecked by these two guys. Look at this. James can't hit this guy to save his life. Watch this. Swing and miss. How is that possible? How is that possible again? Hit the goddamn guy. Jeez. Don't want to do the Silent Hill stomp because he's already dead somehow. Even though I hit him 3 times. Ugh.
You're emulating this with a controller?
Yes, believe it or not. That's how much I was fucking up with a controller. I was just fucking up, man. I just wasn't in the groove yet.
Yeah.
Later on in the run, I'm like perfectly fine dealing with these guys because they're through the whole game practically. They're in like 75% of the game, and I get much better at dealing with them later.
Well, if memory serves, on the original PlayStation 2 version, that the attack button is pressure sensitive, correct? And if you hit it hard, then he does a hard overhead swing. But if you lightly tap it, he does a left to right swipe.
Oh, the left-right swing. That explains why I couldn't get that right.
Yeah, it might be.
Look at that. You know more about the game than I do. That would explain why I could not do the left-right swing for the life of me.
I think I saw you do it at the very first episode.
Yeah, but I don't know like why.
I think that might have been because you were walking when you hit it.
Yeah.
Because I know that's a really easy way to start the swipe.
Silent Hill is not known for its combat.
Exactly. Whatever. Nothing. Oh man, this is a great room. I sure hope nothing happens to it.
Oh no, that'd be terrible. I mean, everything's so normal in here.
Spoilers. Something happens to it.
I know. It's pretty cool though.
I'm talking to the viewer, not you.
No, I know. I was expounding on that.
This is a private conversation between me and the viewer.
Aren't these all ugly names?
Ugh, Mildred.
Mildred.
Scott, okay. Henry, Mildred.
Should have been like
too much
hair.
like...
It should have been like Mary or whatever. That would have been too on the nose. There's enough Mary in this.
Yeah, a little bit. But I don't know. Mildred is just too close to mold for me.
Blech. It's just a cow name or something.
Yeah.
Something you name a cow like Bessie.
I
bet there's a Mildred watching that's going to be like, you son of a bitch.
Apologies to any Mildreds watching this.
Or Bessies.
But not Henry's.
Apologies to our cow audience. Can't just push that clock. Gotta do something special with the clock. And there's another hint here in case you're just not paying attention, then you can't figure out this puzzle. This puzzle's really, really easy, but like, I think I've said that before and people have gotten mad at me. Like, I was stuck on this puzzle forever. And I'm just like, man, how?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty easy.
The only thing that I could think people would get stuck on is, and I think I saw Run Button, Keith and Kyle.
Was this in Henry's apartment, this picture? I think it was. It looks really familiar to me.
No, I don't know.
I think it was.
Maybe.
And I couldn't find any information about it either, and I'm not going to pull out Silent Hill 4 just to look at this one.
Hey, I haven't played Silent Hill 4 in forever. Get it?
Yeah.
Get it? Before. But what was I going to say? Oh,
Keith
yeah.
and Kyle.
Yeah, the only thing that I think I watched them play this game, and since they do blind stuff, I'm able to see how people react to these puzzles like for the first time. And I think the only reason I could say for people getting stuck on that puzzle is they don't know that you go over to the side and interact with the side of the grandfather clock when you input the thing.
But the camera is tilted that way.
Yeah. It's also, this game, when this game came out, that was kind of, it came out in the Resident Evil times, and people were kind of used to, gamers were kind of used to playing like that. And
yeah, games aren't really that handholdy.
Yeah, nowadays they're games these days, man.
Games these days. Back in my day, we had to walk uphill both ways to solve a puzzle.
Back in my day, Pyramid Head had a cutscene that was X number of minutes long, and this joke is weird and not going anywhere. I'm done.
Back in my day, Pyramid Head was only in one game. Not all games.
Back in my day, Silent Hill nurses had a meaning. Oh God, they didn't have a meaning. They never did. They were just an excuse to be creepy.
This guy has a cool name, Heavy Aper, maybe Heavy Viper. I don't know. And there's some ladies in lingerie on the wall.
Oh.
Things I've never seen before until I played this emulated on a good computer. It's a key.
I love that. Wasn't Silent Hill 2 the first game to sort of use the system where if your character sees something interesting, their head actually turns to look at it?
I think Silent Hill 1 did it, but like James really does it. Like he'll snap his neck off just looking at this key.
It's really brutally obvious.
I'm pretty sure Harry did it in SH1.
Oh, okay.
Just use your thing. Your long item that you have with you.
Hey, wait!
Laura.
That's Laura. She is a character. She's a child.
That's the difference between... Oh, wow. The difference between...
I used the neck snap to make him look at him.
Nice.
Say.
That's one of the things between the HD collection and the regular version of Silent Hill 2 is Laura's voice actor. You can't...
Even worse somehow.
I don't...
If it's possible.
Like, her voice actor's great because she's a kid in this. Like, and that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. But, like, when you have an older person pretending to be a kid...
I hate that. I hate it so much.
It sounds wrong, and I love this. I fucking love this room.
I know. So good. This gun in this Cart was the developers making a commentary on how easy it is to get guns in America. I think at the time you could not literally go to a shopping center and buy a gun, but you can now, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I think you used to actually have to go to gun stores to get guns, but now you can just go to fucking Walmart and get a gun. In some states. Not my state. We don't do guns that much up here.
So it's insinuated here that the person shooting the walls up is Eddie.
It's at least somewhat. I don't know if it's super insinuated. It's been insinuated by other people that it was Eddie, but I don't know if it's necessarily Eddie. There's nothing in the room to indicate it was Eddie.
Yeah, that's true.
I like to think it was Eddie, but upon reflection, we really don't have any proof.
Yeah, that's true.
He actually doesn't get a gun till later. Like, why wouldn't he just keep that gun? Keep it the whole time he was with him.
Maybe he... it seems like at the beginning, Eddie's sort of having a crisis. So, like he killed the dude in the refrigerator, shoved him in there, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
And...
well, yeah, he did kill the guy in the fridge. I think it was confirmed by Ito.
Oh, yeah, that's
they
true.
They killed that guy.
Yeah. We got to go through all that stuff for TGD, too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all the Ito tweets.
Yeah, that dude's a tweet machine.
I love Ito. I always translate his tweets, and it makes no sense because Google Translate, it's not that hot. Yeah. But sometimes he'll tweet interesting stuff, and you can ask him questions about Silent Hill sometimes. And if you phrase it in simple enough English, because I mean he can speak a little bit of English. I mean more English than I can speak Japanese, surely.
Speaking of Ito,
I've had good enough conversations with him.
Yeah.
Yay, it's Pyramid Head, everyone's favorite mascot of the series.
And he's glowing red.
He glows red.
Fun.
And I like dancing for him here because it looks like James has a cane when he's got this. I don't have the audio on it yet because it would have been annoying to have both of us talking over me singing like a friggin' dope. But yeah, Pyramid Head's worth making fun of in ways. People take him too seriously.
Definitely. But at least we know that his head is a helmet.
No, it's his head.
No, it's his helmet.
It's his head.
Look, we're going to be here all night.
It's James's character model.
Oh, he had too much barbecue.
God, he's a messy eater.
He's watching the game.
God, he threw up on the TV too. That's why it's not working.
Oh man, got drunk, ate too many wings, puked on the TV, fell asleep.
I'm just a monster with wings, a literal monster. So this is, by the way, heavy foreshadowing for the end of the game, because that is actually James's real model. Yep. If you do a camera hack, that is him in that chair. He's not just wearing the same clothes. It is literally his face and hair and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he dead in front of a staticky TV in that slumped over position, which is imagery that comes back to bite you in the ass later, because that is exactly the pose he ends up in at the end of the game. Despairing and dead in front of a TV, practically.
Oh, what a moment in gaming history.
It was good.
Oh, man. I remember that.
That was rough. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Nostalgia.
Love it. Love
They
it.
ruined it in the HD collection. They put like a big TV border around it so you couldn't see anything that was happening in the video.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Y'all done goofed.
Oh, man.
The HD collection in general is a big y'all done goofed situation.
Basically. Which is a shame.
Yeah. The games didn't especially need HD remakes, but I understand doing it. But...
So, quick sidebar. Yeah, Pyramid Head. Think he's in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little small one on the shelf. Glowing. That's where he keeps his spices.
Shelf-mounted Pyramid Head.
What was I talking about?
Don't
Dunno.
know. Well, let's move on to probably the creepiest goddamn noise in any game ever.
The one that's about to happen.
Yep.
Here it comes. That thing.
Oh, man.
God.
I remember listening to the... By the way, if you don't have the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack, get it immediately. It's amazing. Good. It is probably the best soundtrack to any game ever. It's freaking good. Anyway, that song... this sound happens in a song, and I have to skip it every time.
It's the worst. It's hard to listen to.
It's awful. It's awful. No.
It's another instance of James sticking his hands in holes he should not, which was made fun of in Homecoming.
And Silent Hill 3.
Oh, and Silent Hill 3, yeah. Well, he hasn't done that one yet.
Nope.
But also, all the moths and butterflies in this room are foreshadowing the final boss, which attacks with moths and butterflies.
As well, which is also Maria, because she has the tattoo.
Yep, Maria's got the butterfly tattoo. And it also Mary refers to herself as wrapped in a cocoon of pain and loneliness, which also comes back to the butterfly imagery. Mm-hmm. And butterflies are also fragile and die quickly.
I love that they follow you. It's the little things in this game.
They kind of swarm at your face a little. Mm-hmm. It's just a nice creepy room. I love it.
Someone's having sex on the piano.
Very, very slow sex. Very deliberate, rhythmic boning. Got a clock key, so we can go appease the clock now.
Clockface is the other enemy that appears later in the game.
He represents time, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
Yeah, you know how it is.
And James' sexual frustrations.
Mm-hmm. Well, everything does.
I mean, because it takes time to have sex. So I mean, if you really want to think about it,
I get it. I totally get it. Look at all these erections on the wall. Jeez.
Oh man, it's Boner City.
Boner City. Population U.
HMS. We obviously know what that stands for. Hold on.
I don't know that. I can't come up with anything.
Help my sex. No, hold on. Hold my sex. Yeah.
Hold my shots. I'm gonna do something cool.
Hold my shot.
Squeakiest clock door ever.
Yeah, some of the sound effects in this game are deliberately ratcheted all the way up just to freak you out when it's just it's nothing. You're opening a fucking grandfather clock.
Why is that so loud?
I'm gonna do something mundane and wah! Same thing happens when you open certain doors. It's just crank!
Whoops. 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 I wonder if people have theorized that's the time that Mary died or something.
Probably. Like you did just now.
Right now I did it.
No, don't push the clock. Ah!
The writing was right there. The camera's right there. That's a crappy excuse to not know to push the side of the clock. There's white stuff on it. There's writing on it.
I love how they kind of make fun of these non-options later on, jump down the hole thing.
Jump down the hole?
I don't know if they're actually making fun of it, but it is pretty telling to you can't do anything until you choose do the dumb thing.
You have to. You have no choice. You must jump down the hole. Were you one of the people that reset their game once they fell in the well?
No.
I reset my game because I thought I fucked up something.
I somehow intrinsically knew to start swinging my wooden steel pipe around everywhere.
Oh man. And well, that's way later. I'm getting way ahead of myself here.
Yeah, I'm what you might call a pro gamer.
Yeah. No, I reset the game because I was like, well, I'm stuck.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I streamed this game and it was on easy because I wanted to play it as fast as humanly possible, and I died to Pyramid Head 3 times.
Oh, jeez.
He's an asshole, man.
if you're like toying with him, like I had to in like what's probably 5 episodes from now, I don't know, a while from now, a couple episodes from now, when you first fight him, I died a bunch of times because I was trying to get him to do certain animations.
Yeah.
Like the one where he picks you up.
Oh
and
yeah,
his,
you gotta
his
get
tongue
that.
comes out. I gotta get that one.
Yeah, you gotta get that.
So,
I remember
kept accidentally dying. I also accidentally died because he like turned around while he was going down the stairs and got me, and I forgot that he did that.
That jerk.
Gotta love him.
Gotta love that it's an instant kill even on easy though. That's great. Just that overhead swing.
I mean, it has to be. That thing in real life would bisect you.
Well, yeah, but in real life, if you get shot once by Eddie, you're dead. But it doesn't
Silent Hill isn't real life, I guess.
Whatever.
Video games, they're not like real life. Wah, wah.
And scene.